Today's episode is sponsored by TCG Player. TCG Player is your trusted source for trading card games in the USA.
TCG Player sets the standard for all prices in the trading card game community, allowing you to look up what any card is selling for so you can know exactly what your collection is worth.
Marketplace data is used in stores and communities all around the world, so you never have to wonder if you're getting the right price when buying, selling, or trading cards. Don't forget to check out their mobile app to scan, shop, or sell.
Be sure to check out TCG Player to shop the latest cards in Magic: The Gathering.
But TCG Player has so much more than Magic: The Gathering. You can pick up any other TCG you know and love. With card games like One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Lorcana 2. With a variety available on TCG Player, it's easily become our one-stop shop. If you'd like to check out their site and support our show, you can do so by using the link in our description to shop. Thank you again to TCG Player for sponsoring this episode. Welcome to Scry Babies. I'm Lewis Stardust.
I'm Tori the Vest.
Today we're playing some spicy CDH with our friends Tyler and Scoop. We're gonna let you introduce yourselves and the decks that you're playing.
Hi, I'm Tyler from Play to Win. I am playing Kinnan, my favorite deck, and the second best Simic deck in the format now. And we're gonna try and play artifacts and flip big creatures.
Scoop Phase, Bufftown Bullies. I'm playing the first best deck, Krark and Sakashima, where we're gonna be trying to play some spells and flipping the big spells. Yes.
Yeah. I'm playing Tivit, Seller of Secrets. I'm just trying to play my spells, make nobody else play spells, and cast a time sieve and do cool stuff.
And have board.
I'm
also playing a big boy. We're playing Korvold, so we're just gonna do a lot of sacrificing stuff, make him real big, and swing out. Tori, you won the die roll, so you are going first.
I did. All I do is win. Drawing for turn. I'm gonna play this Underground Sea, and I'm gonna tap it to play a Graph Digger's Cage.
What the f***,
Tori?
That's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then I'm gonna pass the turn.
That's such ass.
Not for me.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Mox Diamond. I'll get rid of this land. Play a Bayou. Play a Lotus Petal.
Jeez.
I will play Carpet of Flowers. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, beginning of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability this turn, you may add X, where X is the number of islands a target opponent controls.
I don't have any.
Gonna target Tori
The flowers.
and play a Fellowar Stone. Okay, then I will just pass.
I am gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna go Flooded Strand, and I will crack that right away and go get a Tropical Island. I'm gonna use that Tropical Island to cast this Birds of Paradise.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna cast a Lotus Petal and say go.
Oh, that's a good Floodstream. Cruncherino. We'll get an island as well, so we keep the one island guarantee. I'll play Joe Lotus. I will sack it for 3 red. I'll play Krark.
You got a Krark?
And I'll play a Springleaf Drum.
Nice.
And I'll pee the tea. Go ahead. I'll shuffle my deck better.
I'm going to tap this, take 1 and tap for a white, and play a Giant Magistrate.
God damn it. Yeah.
Tori,
Remember when I said I want to play my spells and I don't want anybody else to play the game?
I noticed.
I don't like sharing the toys out of the toy box. Play a Lotus Petal. I'm gonna P the T also.
Carpet of Flowers, you have 1.
1.
I'll target Tori again. I'll make 4 and I'll play a 1 ring. I'll play my Mana Confluence for my land for a turn. I'll cry because I don't have Korvold. And then I will pass.
All right, I am gonna draw. I'll play a Yavimaya Coast. I'm gonna go 1 mana here and cast a Mystic Remora. I'm gonna pay 2 and I'm gonna cast a Spellskite. And I'll say go.
2 or fewer other lands. I so do have. We're gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play this Harmonic Prodigy. I'm gonna swing at Tori. With Gut Shot. Pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna sacrifice this, and I'm gonna play an Enlightened Tutor.
You just love
Mystic
Enlightened
Remora
Tutor.
trigger.
Take it. I'm trying.
Oh, Time Sim's already on top too. Tippy top.
Significant bummer for me.
The only trick in the book that I got. Underground River. Tap this for a blue, tap this for whatever, colorless. Take 1 white and play Fairy.
I'm just gonna respond to that. Just
Hell's in the yard.
draw a card.
No, I'm gonna keep him at 4. So I want to keep that in my pocket. Go ahead. Draw a card.
Take one from the Ringarino.
We'll take one for the ring, you're correct. Stomping Ground. Tapped. Tap this. Draw 2. I'm gonna tap my Bayou down, so that's black and a green. We'll have 2 colorless, and I'll float a red here. You get it. I'm gonna play this coloring ritual.
Mystical Mar trigger.
You suck.
Please
draw a
be
card.
Swan Song or something. Well, we can't cast them because it's a fairy.
Yeah, I can still crack my Lotus Petal though to make 1 less mana that Lua gets here. So I am gonna crack this Lotus Petal. I'll float a blue.
I'll tap for blue here.
Draenith and the cage will go away.
I will also lose all of my board.
5 green, 6 black, and then I had that 1 red floating from the coloring ritual. I think we're gonna cast Korvold. Korvold enters the battlefield. I have to sacrifice another permanent. I'll sack this Stomping Grounds and then put a +1 on Korvold, draw a card. I'm gonna use 2 green to play a grinding station. Cool, so grinding station's good. I'm gonna sacrifice this and I have a Korvold trigger, so this will go up. I will draw a card. I mill 3, okay. Verdant Catacombs, Cabal Ritual, Food Chain, great. Good cards. Use 1, play a Mana Vault. I'm gonna use a black here and tap my Mana Vault down to play a Ruthless Technomancer. When it enters, I will sack Korvold if that's okay. Korvold goes into the command zone. 3, tap my land, and 3 for Korvold. Yep, when Korvold comes in, I will sack this Mana Vault. I will draw a card, put a counter on him. I'll sack a treasure, float a black. Korvold will get a +1, and I will draw a card. Sack a treasure, float a green. I'll use this green, play a Tinderwall. I will sack a Tinderwall for 2 red.
It's going down.
I'm
yelling
timber. I'll draw a card. Play a Jeweled Lotus. Well, if he dies again. I'm gonna sack this Jeweled Lotus, make 3 red, green commander color. I'm gonna use the black mana I had floating for a Dark Red. Dark Red makes 3, I'll have 1 black floating. I'm gonna cast a Tainted Pact. Good?
Good.
Okay. So I think we get this Chthonian Nightmare. Okay, I'll use black and my red mana for Chthonian Nightmare. When it comes into the battlefield, I'll have 3 energy counters, which I'll use this guy to represent energy. So I'm gonna pay, okay, let's do 1 energy for that Tinderwall we talked about. And then this goes back to my hand, correct? Korvold's gonna have a trigger, so I will draw a card, put a +1 on there. I'm gonna sack a Tinderwall. Chthonian Nightmare, again. I'll crack a treasure and 1 for this. I'll have a Korvold trigger, draw a card, counter on Korvold. I get my energy, so we go to, it's 3, so we'll be at 5. So enters the battlefield, have 3 energy. I'm gonna sacrifice this creature and 4 energy? Is that how that works?
Yep.
4 energy, okay. To get this Ruthless Technomancer and put this back into my hand.
And Korvold trigger.
I will have a Korvold trigger. Thank you, besties. We'll go to 8, draw a card. Now we can sacrifice Korvold to the Ruthless Technomancer. We will make 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 treasures.
That's too much.
Korvold will go into my graveyard. I'm gonna pay a treasure to reanimate Korvold. I'll lose 5. Korvold enters the battlefield. I have to sacrifice another permanent. I'll sack this land, and then I will have a card in my hand, put a +1 on Korvold. So I'm gonna crack a treasure. I'll have a Korvold trigger, draw a card, get a +1/+1 counter. I'll do it again. I will float a black on the first one and a red on the second one. Let's do that again. This time I'll float another black, counter on Korvold, draw a card. Do it again, make a green. Cracking a treasure again, I will float another red. So with my last draw, I got this Underworld Breach. Underworld Breach is pretty good because I have a Food Chain in my graveyard, which we can exile 3 cards to play. And we also have the resources to do that, and a Squee. So I can go ahead and just do the Squee food chain thing. In my hand, I also have a good amount of tutors, and I could still, I have that too, and some counter magic and an add-on.
Counter magic doesn't matter.
Yeah, counter magic doesn't matter because guess what? Tori
I
played
know,
with the fairy. yeah.
I'm staring at the submerged.
Counter magic
the
mattered.
whole-
I'm pretty sure you would have seen this mind break trap by now.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Nice job, Tori.
Sorry.
He's like, I'm
What else
sorry.
did you have? Because I felt like you were about to turn up with Kinnan.
Once the culling ritual resolved, I was really kind of out of it. I mean, I had creature tutors which were being shut off by the Graph Digger's Cage. Graph Digger's Cage was really rough for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you
I
had...
had Submerge ready to go for everything, and then the dockside to play Impulse a few times with my Harmonic and my Krark, and then hopefully draw into, the thumb. It's not a draw, it's Impulse. Yeah, it's C'est La Vie.
Watch out. Nice. 2 good cards for...
Alright, what you want of that? Play that.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us. If you want to follow Tyler and Scoop, you can go to the description down below and do so. Support them, support their channels, check them out, and show them some love.
Yeah, and to support us, be sure to check us out on Patreon and our Bonfire store. We have cool merch, and you can like and comment on this video. It's free. Helps us out, helps you out. Get more content. See you next time.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Scry Babies. Tori and I would like to thank patrons like you see on the screen right now for making episodes like this possible. We would like to give a special shout out to our Tier 6 patrons, Uncle Butts, as well as our Tier 5 patrons, Old Panda. Thank you so much for being here with us. If you'd like to check out our Patreon and show some support, we have tiers as low as $1, as well as a variety of other tiers that include perks like early access to episodes, Discord, bi-weekly game nights, alongside physical rewards such as tokens, stickers, and more.